For decades, Italy has yearned for a new hero to rise in the world of Formula One, a champion to follow in the legendary footsteps of Alberto Ascari. Could that driver be a young prodigy named Kimi Antonelli? From the moment young Andrea Kimi Antonelli strapped himself into a go-kart, a spark ignited. It wasn't just the thrill of speed, it was the surgical precision, the way he could dance the kart around a track. This wasn't just talent, it was something extraordinary. Word spread quickly. In 2014, racing legend and talent scout Giovanni Minardi witnessed Antonelli at a summer camp. It took only 3 laps for Minardi to be utterly convinced. He immediately contacted Antonelli's father, declaring, "Your son is a phenomenon, an F1 driver in the making." The comparison he drew with Fernando Alonso sent shockwaves through the racing world. This wasn't just empty praise. Even before any official racing began, Antonelli dominated. In a field of 56 drivers, he snatched pole position and went on to win his debut race by a jaw-dropping 7 seconds. What followed was a testament to both raw talent and relentless dedication. Antonelli swept through karting championships, collecting Italian titles, WSK Series wins, and even 2 CIK FIA European Championships. Those who doubted the hype surrounding a young child were quickly silenced. His otherworldly performances weren't going unnoticed. Mercedes, always on the hunt for the next generation of champions, swooped in. Toto Wolff, the shrewd Mercedes team principal, had been receiving glowing reports. In 2019, Antonelli was officially welcomed into the prestigious Mercedes Junior Driving Academy. This wasn't just a significant step, it was a sign to the world that this young Italian prodigy was a force to be reckoned with. The leap from karting to the world of Formula 4, with its larger, heavier cars and heightened competition, is a daunting one for even the most promising young drivers. Antonelli, despite the hype, was no exception. Joining the 2021 Italian F4 Championship mid-season, he initially found himself floundering. The expectations that followed him from karting seemed a crushing weight. Early races brought frustration, not trophies. Mistakes piled up, and it seemed the prodigy narrative might be crumbling. But Antonelli possesses a different kind of strength, a tenacious will to learn, to push through the pain of setbacks. With every race weekend, a visible shift occurred. The raw speed that made him a karting champion was still there, now tempered with a growing understanding of the F4 car. His battle with that year's dominant force, a rising British star named Ollie Bearman, became legendary. In Monza, during the season finale, they traded blows, showcasing thrilling wheel-to-wheel racing. While Bearman ultimately claimed the title, Antonelli's rise was undeniable. Determined to conquer F4, Antonelli entered 2022 with a laser-like focus. He joined forces with Prima, a powerhouse team known for nurturing young talent. The Italian Prima-Antonelli combination was explosive. In the German ADAC F4 Championship, Antonelli laid waste to the competition, winning all but 2 races early in the season. Yet, a hiccup at the Nuremberg with a surprise appearance by rival team PHM put a flicker of doubt in his dominant campaign. Had he been too comfortable? That flicker was quickly extinguished. The Italian 4 Championship, the most competitive of its kind, was his true target. Initially, it seemed a repeat of his 2021 troubles. Gearbox failure, a bold overtaking move gone wrong. But from the ashes of these early mishaps, a relentless Antonelli emerged. Over the next 10 races, he won an astonishing 9 times. The points table was his playground. Both the German and Italian F4 titles were clinched with races to spare. He wasn't just fast, he was ruthlessly consistent in a series known for its chaotic unpredictability. Antonelli's F4 career was a roller coaster, a testament to overcoming setbacks. Could he maintain this relentless drive as the challenges grew even greater? The racing world was watching, eager to find out. Formula Regional marked another step closer to his F1 dreams, but an even tougher test awaited Antonelli. The cars were significantly more powerful, requiring a new level of physical and mental strength. To gain vital experience, he tackled the 2023 Formula Regional Middle Eastern Championship during the winter. While not the primary European series, it offered valuable track time against seasoned competitors. Early success wasn't a given. Antonelli, despite his past dominance, found himself challenged by the likes of Dino Beganovic and Gabriel Mini. Yet his trademark consistency shone through. With podiums and top 5 finishes, he topped the championship standings heading into the second half of the season. Suddenly, he began winning. And not just winning, but doing so with the flair that made him famous in karting. His progress was brutally interrupted. A devastating accident in Kuwait, which tragically claimed the life of young driver Delano von Hoff, cast a somber shadow over the championship. Antonelli, clearly shaken, still managed to salvage victory in the final round, clinching the title. Yet his focus had shifted. The weight of penalties incurred over the season due to his aggressive driving style seemed heavier than ever before. The European season beckoned, and with it, the realization that mistakes would be less forgiving. The early European races offered a mixed bag. He was fast, battling at the front, but a win remained elusive. Then came Hungary, where a disastrous mistake threw him out of the points. The pressure was mounting. Antonelli's mental fortitude was put to the ultimate test. A breakthrough came at the daunting Spa-Francorchamps in utterly treacherous wet conditions. Here, with the eyes of the racing world fixated upon him, he drove a masterful race, carving through the field to take his first victory of the European season. Interestingly, he admitted to being nervous, a surprising display of vulnerability from a driver known for his confidence. From then on, the floodgates opened. Wins became commonplace. His rivals often left scrambling to keep up. Yet amidst his victories, those penalties continued to rear their head. Going into the final round at Mugello, the championship was still within reach of his teammate, Martinius Stenson. But in the rain-soaked season finale, Antonelli was untouchable. He destroyed the field. As he crossed the finish line, he wasn't just the Formula Regional European Champion of 2023, he was a force to be reckoned with. Formula One drivers typically spend a year or two honing their skills in Formula 3 before graduating to Formula 2, the final stepping stone to the pinnacle. Antonelli, however, had a different plan. In a move that shocked the racing world, he bypassed Formula 3 entirely, and in 2024 jumped straight into F2. Was this a stroke of genius or reckless ambition? The F2 car represents a significant leap. More power, greater downforce, heavier weight. It requires immense physical and mental adaptation. Some questioned whether the young Italian was ready, or if this aggressive strategy by his management would backfire. Antonelli, however, faced the challenge with his trademark determination. Perhaps the greatest test wouldn't come from the car itself, but from his own teammate. In Ollie Bearman, his former F4 rival, he now found an equal. Bearman, also a rising star, has a more cool, calculated approach than Antonelli's fiery intensity. Their intra-team rivalry promises to be one for the ages and a crucial battle for Antonelli. Alongside this, the weight of an entire nation rests on Antonelli's young shoulders. Italy, with its rich racing heritage, has been starved of a Formula One world champion since the days of Alberto Ascari in the 1950s. The media frenzy surrounding Antonelli is intense. Every move is analyzed, every potential flaw magnified. The pressure is immense. Can he not only compete in Formula 2, but excel enough to warrant the attention of F1's top teams? Antonelli's rapid rise through the ranks has been fueled by undeniable talent, relentless work ethic, and no small amount of audacity. Whether these qualities are enough to propel him all the way to F1 remains the ultimate question. Will he rise to the occasion or crumble under the spotlight? Time will tell if Antonelli can fulfill his destiny and become Italy's next great hope.